Alrighty, here we go. One sec. Gotta let everything kind of start up. Oh, shit. That was very close. Okay, so I did get my PlayStation to start up. Don't ask me how, it just did. So we're gonna go with what we can. I'm gonna do what I can. Real quick, just to prove I'm playing on very hard, the difficulty is selected. This is very hard mode. As you can no doubt tell, you know, there's nothing else that would probably make it to where it's not that, but let me check. Lollipop Chainsaw, very hard difficulty. Yep, everything looks good. So I think the only choice... Okay, so this game works in the same way that a lot of, like, Capcom, you know, Devil May Cry, that type of stuff works, where you are on very hard, but you have to start... You keep all your upgrades, but you kind of have to play it mission by mission. And I'm also using my famous God Hand controller, the controller I typically use to play God Hand on. Parking, you know what, I'm going to have that just opened up just in case. I'm pretty sure parking is the first stage, like the first true stage. So we're going to go from that. We got parking, then high school. And then I guess stadium would be next after. Okay. I wish the game would make it to where I could play through, you know... It actually might, though. It might actually make me play through it. Let me see. Can I hear the music? It's been a while since I played this game, so I don't remember what the music was. So every once in a while, I might want to listen in. Maybe. But here we go. This is the final true game in this glorious marathon. And you'll be hearing my PS3 go off probably the entire time. So, apologies for that. You'll hear my computer go off and scream at me the entire time. And of course, my game will take forever to load. Now, why am I not doing remastered? Because this game requires you to essentially unlock very hard. And you carry over your skills, like in Devil May Cry. You carry over your skills and what have you. So, it's best I just do this. Why is it not loading? About fucking time. Good lord. You know? And then, yeah, I will admit, one of the biggest gripes I have... Oh, we should have changed costumes. We'll change that next time. We'll change it next time. Alright, but again, it's been a bit since I've played this game. So you'll have to forgive me if I don't remember how to play properly or not. Last time I played it was a couple years ago. And you should be able to carry over your skills. So whatever things I happen to have had should still technically be here. Of course I get hit by a fucking... circles to dodge. This was always a good move to have. Is there a lock-on system? I don't think so. I know there's a gun system, of course. I just don't remember there being a lock-on system. If I remember correctly, dropkick sends them into, yeah, sends them flying, and also... Okay, hang on, I have to turn down the thing. Because it might be too loud. Leapfrog technique. That was always the thing I used to do. Oh my fucking god, I'm just taking tons of just random hits here. Since I'm also not playing for just the sake of a guide or anything like that, to be very specific, how do you do sweeping? Again, was it square triangle? No. Fuck, I don't remember, dude. Is there a move list in this goddamn game? There's how to cook zombies, but what's, Yeah, I have everything completely upgraded. I went through the trouble of doing that back then, which was good of me to do. Oh my fucking god, how do you fucking attack crawlers again, besides just basic triangle moves? Why won't he goddamn die? 1, 2, 3. But it also continues your combo, too. Okay, I think that was... Wait, can I hold triangle to do it again? Oh man, it's... Like I said, it's been a very long time since I've done this. So trying to remember how this game even works. This doesn't seem like it's going to be very likely. Yeah, we'll have to remember it over the course of this game. Luckily with Resident Evil 4, it's like I play Resident Evil 4 just normally. as is. So me remembering things makes sense there. But this game, though, I don't know, man. This game's far from bad. It's just, you know, good lord, I've completely forgotten everything. I remember that being a big ordeal to me, because, like, if you stun enemies, you can cause them to basically go into, well, stun, but, not just that, but you can get a free chainsaw kill. So far, so good, though. Prologue's doing pretty alright. If it gets that bad, I'll look up my own guide and I'll watch what I used to do to make sure that everything makes sense. And then we'll probably end up changing costumes here and there over the course of it. But my favorite costume is Shiro, so we'll probably end up playing her most likely a ton. I need those. Anything to give me health in this game, or anything at all that's item-wise, I'm going to be using. I am not afraid of using items here, because, let's be honest, I'd rather do that. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of not really looking forward to this. This game's fine on its own. It's just like when you play hard mode, it really kind of shows that it doesn't really work the best sometimes. It's very odd with its things that it does to you. Wait, there was a... That's right, there was a slam move. Right? Like if you... No? I don't remember. I could have sworn there was like a slam move. Or if you run up to a crawler, you can just slam on him. And kill him that way. Bro, I wish this game had a fucking move list so I could look that up and find out what the hell what I'm missing. Man. I'm also gonna die if I'm not careful. Also, this game, I don't keep saying also, but this game does a ton of stuff all the time, but this game has a ton of cutscenes. So I hope you're prepared for that. At least normal zombies seem to be pretty relatively somewhat easy to take down. Because just again, like it was before, dropkick seems to work perfectly against them. You don't really need to fight them. Which was always my gripe back when I originally played this game, was just the combat kind of not working great when it came to hard mode. And specifically hard mode. The combat's fine as is, like when you're playing the game normally. But when you're playing very hard, you just... That's the thing with games, though, is like people tend to say, you know, the best way to play a game is on this hard setting. Usually whenever somebody, usually when it comes to like games like Doom and hack and slashes and what have you. And I say that too. I agree. I think that playing games on the hard setting typically makes it to where you can figure out how good a game is, mechanically speaking. Like, you'll be able to just tell if a game was made with proper thought behind it. I feel like, unfortunately, for Chainsaw, though, I don't think that's... This game's made with passion. Like, you know, Suda51, he makes a lot of very interesting games. I like No More Heroes. Killer's Dead's okay. Lollipop Chainsaw is always another one of my sort of favorites back then. Maybe not so much nowadays. Oh yeah, X was a move. See that? That's all you gotta do. All you gotta do is just press a button and then you'll find out, like, button does thing. So how do you go into... Oh, okay. That's what it was. It was like either L2 or R2. Yeah, I don't care at this point. I'm just trying to beat it. We're just trying to go through this stuff. Kill whomstever. Beat game. That sort of thing. Yeah, once again, because it's Lollipop Chainsaw, or I should say a Suda51 game, it just has to be, you know, quote-unquote weird. So... I say weird, but just, like, it has to be silly. And I mentioned this yesterday once playing RE4. Like, you know, I like silly games. Games that people just clearly have a passion for making, or at the very least, they want you to have... Like, you can clearly tell they want you to have fun. Something like Yakuza, for example. By the way, I think if I remember correctly, sweeping attacks do not get a kill from a stunned enemy. Also, the amount of damage you take is pretty low, but then again, bosses were going to completely tear us apart. And it takes a while before you even get health back anyway in this game. What the fuck's going on? What? Oh, I have to... I saw a red dot and I thought that would probably... Oh my god. Sorry, once again, forgot what I was doing. If I remember correctly, don't you have to go to the menu just to change costumes every time? That's going to blow. Yeah, if you want to protect this guy, that's how you do it. That's one way to do it. I don't think you have to, but you get money. Like it matters. My thing is, I just want to get my star power built up. You know? That's the important thing. I should have waited to probably do all that star power shit after I did this. Or dealt with this guy first. Yeah, unfortunately your heavy attacks just... Oh, it was X in there. Of course. That does the slam on an enemy move. I remember this one working pretty well, though. If you have, like, a ton of guys just all around you. And the problem is... they're not dying. That's the big thing with this game, though, is it takes a bit to kill enemies. Unfortunately. Again, I don't give a shit if he dies. If it doesn't make the game progress, it doesn't matter to me. Because I've gotten money. I've gotten all the upgrades. I don't need whatever it is. Oh my fucking lord! I mean, there's 25 of them, so yeah, it would be a lot of enemies. And again, I think the idea is you want to just pom-pom. He is so fucking toast. Yeah, he is so fucking dead. One thing I don't like about the remaster, I haven't played it yet, but one thing I can tell you I probably won't like too much, or I'll be upset by, not necessarily that I don't like it, but just... it is upsetting that they did change it, which is, one, the costumes. That pisses me off. And two, oh my fucking lord. Go, kid! Fucking criminy. Just leave. He just stands there like a moron. And now I gotta protect him again, don't I? Oh yeah, that's right, you have to do that in order to fucking slam kill them. Almost forgot. Holy shit. I've forgotten just about everything in this game, to be fair. You'll be hearing a lot of mashing, though. I can tell you that. Yeah, this game is built with passion, but it's also built with glue and rubber bands. Like, it actually does work. It is polished enough for that. Admittedly, it is, you know, it has, for the most part, it's a game that does play. Think, again, No More Heroes or even Killer's Dead, where, like, yeah, those games do actually play, but the mechanics themselves are just so obtuse sometimes. Maybe not more... No More Heroes is perfectly fine. In my opinion, that's Suda's best game. That's just his best... maybe not so much 3. Well, 3 is pretty polished, but, like, I prefer 1 and 2. And I don't really care much for Travis Strikes Back. That's just... Strikes Again, sorry. I never really cared much for that one. Still haven't. I still haven't beaten it yet. I always whip it out, play it, and then I'm like, I don't know. I just prefer the first 2. 3 is okay. I've grown to kind of like 3 a little bit more. Can I help you, game? Oh my fucking god. Can we skip these? I forgot, you technically can't. Look, again, you know, I'm all for games being silly and just doing what you want. You know, I'm perfectly content with that. That's not a problem. I just wish that I could have the option to not have to deal with that type of stuff. But then again, you could argue, like, well, you're the one playing it. How much money do I have? 400? I can buy, like, a couple more... Wait, why don't I have one Lollipop? Oh, that's right, because in this game you're only allowed one at a time. I almost forgot about that. Shit! I totally forgot that's a thing. But I can buy like 2 more Nick tickets, because why not? Platinum medals, what do those do again? I forgot. I don't need to see my stuff, it's fine. Here we go. Oh, wait. Oh, it's like, oh, you bought them. Oh, I haven't bought these costumes yet. Huh. Cool. I'm surprised I never did buy everything. Can I change it here? I don't think you can, though. No. Yeah, I think we're stuck. Yeah, we're stuck with one costume for the entire thing. How did I not have that Ray costume, though? I could have sworn I did. I thought I bought all the anime costumes. I'm good, buddy boy. Yeah, these are enraged zombies. Basically, consider them boss zombies at this point. There's R2 to do that. There we go. Just fuck it. I don't want to fight boss zombies right now. What sucks, too, is you can't really turn it off. And there's lots of... Yeah, because, like, back in... just to say this out loud, but... In your original normal playthrough... You can collect multiple lollipops throughout the game, but on very hard, they make you only have one at a time. So we're not going to be able to abuse items much. I don't remember how to nick ticket, though. See, if you use D-pad at all, it just brings up lollipop. How do you fucking use the nick tickets? Select, maybe? No? I don't remember at all. I might have to just look that up, or just look in the shop and find out that way, because I'm pretty sure the shop will probably tell me. If anything. Nice. Never get that much. I do think, though, that Lollipop Chainsaw does deserve... Well, it not only deserved a remaster, that I think is deserved, but I think it deserves a sequel to an extent. Or something of the sort. Well, knowing fucking Suda51, he'll probably make like some weird shit spin-off thing about it. If he ever did. Sorry, I know that sounds really mean when I put it that way, but I just do not care for his spin-off type stuff. I'm more of a... Just give me the damn full game, please. I want to... You know, I want to play when I want to play. I want to play a cool game, like No More Heroes again, but sometimes you don't do that. Now he's too busy with Let It Die, I guess. Bringing that shit back, which... Yeah. Maybe, who knows? Maybe this time he'll actually make it not microtransaction heavy. And although I'm not sure that was exactly his fault, but I wouldn't be surprised. Just gonna use it. It's 50% health, why not? I'll probably find more anyway, because they give you plenty. Might as well just have full health while I can, you know? I don't remember if checkpoints, like if health gets checkpointed or not. I don't remember that being the case, but I don't know. Yeah, he'll probably make this some fucking top-down fucking tactics game that has nothing to do with the original way the game played. And then, like, everyone's gonna be like, oh my god, it's so fucking good, it's so bloody fucking good. It's so bloody awesome. But then it just kind of doesn't really, you know, play all that well. I don't know. I forgot how to fight these bastards. It's been a while, so leave me alone. I would assume that would probably be it. God, this is so fucking annoying. Wasn't it leap? Don't you have to leapfrog for that to work? No, that's what leapfrog does when you do triangle. Now watch out for the grandma cart. Yeah, unfortunately, for those that might not be aware, pom-poms, they don't do damage necessarily. Pom-poms just kind of exist to stun enemies. And that's realistically just about it. So, don't get too excited. I'm gonna die. And yes, this game does not have a dedicated dodge button. You might be thinking, like, well, you're doing a dodge right now. Yeah, you could argue that. But what I mean by dedicated dodge, I mean, like, this is the only thing... I mean, okay, that's a lie. It does have a dedicated dodge button, but the dodge button itself is this. So... Oh, yeah, Nick tickets are revives, right? Are they? Fuck, I don't know. And I gotta set this fucking long-ass loading screen. Oh, my God. I hope that I get to keep my sparkle thing ready to go. See, if I remembered who was coming, if I had played the game not that long ago, like, maybe I should have bought the remastered version and then just played that and went from there. But no, I just had to do this again. If this doesn't work out, I'll, you know, do something else. I forgot I can even do that. It just would be nice if my fucking goddamn shit would level up faster. Okay, how... I'm gonna look this up. How do you fucking... What are Nick tickets for again? Do they not just give me my sparkle shit back? Because they used to do a thing where it's like, you just do like this roulette thing. How do you fucking use them? Press down on the left analog stick. What? Oh. Oh, that's what he means by push down. Well, it's not working. Like, it's just physically not working. Is that a prologue situation, or is it just my controller sucks? It could be either or. To be completely honest with you folks, it could be either or. I don't know. Holy fucking diarrhea. As you can tell, this game doesn't really work all that great sometimes. In terms of, just, you know, doing stuff. Or trying to get around and do stuff at all. Okay, so it was telling me it doesn't work. I'm doing it. It popped up a second ago. You saw that. It probably just assumed I was still in midair and didn't work, but maybe it is just my controller might be broken. Wouldn't be surprised. Problem is, I need a charger for my other controller. I gotta go find one. It'll take me minutes to find that. I'd rather just not waste everybody's time and just play the fucking game, you know? Because this is... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it just doesn't work. Hang on. I have an idea. A stupid idea, but I have an idea. Just to see if this actually is even a thing at all. Come on. I gotta be very careful with what I'm touching here, because something's gonna go out. I just know it. And if one thing goes out, it's gonna send the entire thing gone. Like, the entire cursed thing will be just destroyed. Oh, don't do this to me. Okay. Yeah, it's not... It could be... I think it is just a simple case of it's just a prologue situation. Like, it's not going to work. It's like R3, I think, is... Oh, there was lock-on in this game. Forgot about that. Yeah, but when it comes to these zombies, it's probably not a good idea to do that. Just saying. Regular zombies, I mean. Do I still have my Lollipop on hand? Yes. Good, because we're going to need that for the next fight. So I could have sworn that, like, Nick tickets make it to where you can go into this roulette thing and get potential sparkle back out of it, or whatever it's called in this game. I want to say it's called sparkle, but I'm not really certain. Shows how long it's been, hasn't it? It truly does. It truly does. I wish you can skip these fucking cursed cutscenes, but you just can't. You gotta sit here and watch every last thing that this game throws at you. That did nothing. We're better off just doing this. Holy fucking hell, he does a lot of damage. Oh my god, this is so fucking ass. How did I used to play this is beyond me. Because this is just fucking terrible right now. I'm not even kidding. It just... The way this is working, it just sucks. This is so fucking annoying. Maybe attacking the grandma might be better because at least I get her off her fucking shopping cart. Maybe. Her fucking Costco cart that she got going on. If I can just live this fight, I should be fine. Like, that's all I have to do. And the worst part is, these motherfuckers will not get stunned on shit. Like, they'll get stunned here and there, but they won't fucking stay stunned and they'll just break out of it. So I gotta know what that is, you know? What stun... Like this motherfucker, though. He'll do these stupid fucking attacks like mid... He'll do these stupid fucking attacks like mid-combo. And how did that just take forever to do? I don't know. I'm actually getting really pissed off at this game. Like, unironically really pissed off at it. I am surprised. This is gonna be a nightmare. I just know. I feel it. I feel it coming. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. It's not gonna let up. I mean, worst come to worst, I'll probably figure out a few things here and there. Like, I'll probably remember, like, oh, you know, you gotta do it that way, or you gotta, oh my god. Why must I fight every fucking big dude? Oh, okay, that's right, you can do that. So, named zombies seems to be a case of just, well, you know, they're like basic zombies, but with slightly more health. Sometimes, I guess. Hazmat fucks. You know what's funny, though, is... I think... Yeah, Yaiba came after. Ninja Gaiden Yaiba. That came after. And that game basically just screams like it wanted to be just like this game. With its humor. Look, don't get me wrong. Suda can be good with his stuff from time to time. It's just that, I don't find it all that... I don't find... surprisingly enough, frequently using the F word or just, I don't know, constant sex jokes all the time is very funny. But maybe I'm just built different. Okay, that was parking. Yeah, I bet I did do fucking dog shit on that one. High school should be next. Well, it says right there, stage 1. Yeah, okay, so we're good. I can figure it out that way. Oh my god, that was terrible. We got through one. We got through one out of like 7 or so. That's not bad, I guess. I just need to remember how to play this damn thing. But, I don't know why. I know I'm shitting on Lollipop too much here. Which, it's not... The game itself is not bad. It's just very hard. It's very, very fucking fickle and very annoying. But I was gonna make a joke about what if they made a game. You know what's funny though is like, what if you could just ironically do that? Like, if it was pretty obvious that the joke was we hate this type of humor, so we're trying to make fun of it. That could be a thing. Oh, now it fucking works. Nick Shake. This just gives me money. Pretty much. You just run around and shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. The only use of this is just getting money. That's about it. I think if I'm not mistaken, I think you can reset the game. Or restart the chapter. Stage. And then you know what? Hold on. We're gonna go back. Yeah, we're going back to stage select because I forgot to change costumes. I'm not playing this one. How do I fucking... Juliet's house. There we go. Okay. About goddamn forsaken time. Where is my fucking costume? Well, there's your Ray costume. but I'm going with the Shiro costume. Probably the entire game. Because that's just like the best one. Yes, I know, I'm kind of lame, but I like my Shiros, goddammit, leave me alone. But I want to, it would be kind of, if anybody would do it, it'd be Suda, but I feel like we should have somebody else do it. But just an entire game that's just, is as annoying and cringy and loud as, like, High in Life can be, or just that type of humor, like Rick and Morty type shit. But, with the added benefit of just saying fuck, like, all the time. Oh, yeah, that's right, Hazbin Hotel. There you go. Basically, Hazbin Hotel, but as a video game. And just make it the most drawn-out, irritating game that you could possibly make. Just for the sake of just rage-baiting and pissing people off. And Hazbin Hotel game would be perfect for that, because that's what it does. Just the and make sure you got to make sure you get Brandon Rogers on board, not just for a Hazbin Hotel game, but for this hypothetical game in general. Because if anyone's gonna say fuck every single 5 seconds, it's got to be him. And like I want every character, like every creature, enemy. I want to be a hack and slash too. Like I want every type of enemy to have cutscenes like this, and I want them to just have curse words for names. Like, instead of saying, like, big bottom butt as, like, your big fat guy, call him fat fucking fat ass, fuck. You know, I think that'd be funny. I think that'd be really fucking funny if they did that. Look, I know I cuss all the time. It's not that I find it funny that I do it, it's just a very bad habit. It's just a low IQ thing, you know what I mean? So, of course I would do it. But I feel like I can still be funny without cussing. I think the funniest things are ones that don't need to cuss too much. Or even, sometimes I find bleeping kind of funny. But like, remember that one joke from South Park, the movie, the first movie? Which will probably end up getting a second one sometime, I'm sure. I wouldn't be surprised. But, that's the rumors, at least. Where Eric started cussing constantly, and it did the thing, the electric thing. That, but the entire, like, see, that was funny because it was just a one-off. It didn't need to be the entire game doing it, or the entire movie doing it. Sorry. Oh yeah, Sausage Party. That's another just absolutely horrendous piece of material that should never have been made, but it sure fucking did because people who like Hazbin Hotel would like some shit like that. Hazbin Hotel enjoyers don't have taste. What's funny is I'm sure Hazbin Hotel fans might be like, well, you like fucking Smiling Friends. It's basically the same thing, bro. No, it ain't. It's also just kind of fun to shit on them, too. But you don't like when people shit on your thing. No, of course I don't, but I don't know. I think this one's well deserved. Fucking criminy. I'm doing the best I can, folks. I'm doing the best I can here. Yeah, sorry for being so mean today. It just... I don't know. I guess I'm just not really looking forward to this. Like, RE4 was great, you know? Well, even though it did piss me off, yes. But RE4 was great in terms of playing. I wanted to play that one. I don't really want to play Lollipop Chainsaw again much. If I was playing Remastered and I was playing on normal, and I was just playing for the sake of it... I don't know why I sound like a Valley Girl there, but if I was playing for the sake of it, I probably wouldn't care too much. But this game, it's just like, I don't know. I don't really want to do this. I don't have much of a choice now, do I? Because I'm the type of guy that's like, oh, I wanted to beat all of Gen 1 hardcore content that I did. So I'm gonna try. I remember the school not being that bad, though. There's like a certain boss fight that we'll get to that's gonna be absolutely annoying, and that's the UFO boss. And for those that might have any familiarness with this game, you'll probably know what I'm talking about. That one just sucks. And I'm sure he's going to give me the most gripe, too. I wouldn't be surprised. Also, for anybody that's ever wondered, how the hell do I beat these games at such a somewhat decent speed? Well, first of all, I mean, a lot of these are not nearly as hard for Gen 1. We're going to get to the really hard stuff in Gen 2. But, it's just one of those things where, like, if you play a lot of these types of games, like hack and slashes or just shooters or whatever, you'll just kind of get used to it. You know, you'll just already be kind of in the know of how these things just kind of work. Because, believe it or not, these types of games do have a very specific way. Alright, fuck this. They have a very specific formula a lot of the time. And when you just kind of know that, like, not even just for the game itself, but just in general, there's like this sort of pseudo formula thing that happens for hard mode stuff. Because when you learn that, you can learn pretty much any game. And essentially what that is learning various small strategies and even big ones that will help you beat said games. So, for example, like, if I wanted to beat XCOM, even though it's mostly random, like, a lot of it's just pure RNG stuff, right? If I wanted to learn a game like that, I'm sure there's some way, shape, or form that I could probably figure out. So, maybe not XCOM. That might not be a good analogy for it, or a good example of this. But let's say Nocturne, SMT Nocturne. Or, for more people that probably know, Persona 5, fuck it, whatever. Let's say, not technically counting, what's it called? Merciless? Because that's technically a gimmick mode. Let's say on hard, right? You know, it's like, oh, how do I beat these guys on hard? Well, it's all about strategy and planning. RPGs do the same thing. Hack and slashes basically are kind of like that too, where the idea is what works and when. You know? Does this particular technique work here? Does this particular technique work there? Is there some tips and advice for certain bosses, you know? Because you gotta treat these like a puzzle for every level, for every fight you do with these types of games. You gotta treat them like it's its own puzzle. Like RE4, you know, where every room is a puzzle. You gotta kind of treat it like that, too, where you just sort of, you go through and you learn what each room is going to do to you. And not to mention, one of the biggest things I can tell you, though, is you kind of have to know what's coming. That's one huge thing I can give you if you're doing hack and slashes, especially hack and slash games that have like rage mode or something along those lines. It benefits you a ton. Like, it really does, if you just happen to kind of know what's about to come, so you can prepare for that. Being prepared and being ready for things is huge in games like this. Especially for this game. Yeah, I'm kind of throwing out, you know, my sparkle stuff willy-nilly. And if it gets that bad, if like a boss or whatever is just too troublesome, and I have to restart the entire stage, at least then I'll know that that's coming, and I can reset the stage and go from there. So, you know, technically speaking, I could do that. If it ever gets so bad that I need to. Now, of course, with certain RPGs, you can't always just start from the beginning of the game. But you can also have sometimes, you know, save files that you can just reset to in case you do fuck up something. I don't know. But there's always a thing there with it, I guess. It's just being prepared and knowing what strategies work when and how is, I would probably argue, the best way to go into a game on hard. And that goes with any game, really, is just knowing what's coming up. But the thing is, too, like, if you're playing a game on hard for the first time, you might not know what's coming. Well, you probably played the game before, but you don't... They might change a few things. Like, Ninja Gaiden, for example, changes up just a few things here and there, right? Like, oh, now you'll have to fight these guys instead of these guys. But Ninja Gaiden also makes you prepared for that throughout the game. they make you prepared for that because when you fight those guys on normal, you know, you get to the end of the game or whatever, and now you should by now have already fought those enemies before, that you should just know how to deal with them. Which was always kind of the nicer thing about Ninja Gaiden, specifically, is that concept alone is like, oh yeah, you fight enemies you fought at the end game, but now you fight them on, you know, stage 1 now. I prefer that type of difficulty. Honestly, I do. I'm kind of busy here, folks. I'm trying to go get some stuff real quick. Another thing I've noticed too is using lollipops. Well, that's not something I noticed. That's just something that you just do. You just know to do that. Using lollipops whenever there's a lollipop nearby, because I only have like one to use. So if I'm ever going to heal, I have to heal when there's a lollipop nearby. It sounds kind of silly when I think about it, but a Dead Man Wonderland game would have been pretty cool, I guess. Would it work? I don't know. I mean, well, a Dead Man Wonderland fighting game would have been kind of cute. I'm sure it probably could have made some sense. I mean, we got a bunch of weird fighting games coming out right now. We got that Avatar game coming out too, which looks really odd. I'm sorry, but the animation style looks very weird. I'm sure they're probably trying to do the usual Avatar style, but it just doesn't look very nice for the game. Personally speaking, though, I'm not a big Avatar guy, so that's just me. Invisible is getting a fighting game, which I guess makes sense, because Avatar makes sense, too. Avatar can have a fighting game. That's not anything bad, just saying. You're right, this is ass. This difficulty mode is just ass. It's so irritating sometimes. I'm surprised I did it. I think it was like, at the time, I was like, I could probably do it. That sounds just about right for something I would do. I was like, yeah, I could probably do it. And then I did it. And then now here I am, pissed that I did it. I gotta watch... Yeah, that's the thing with Gen 3 now, is like, now I gotta watch the games I do, which I'm not going to. I don't care anymore. It's like, if I can do it once, I can do it again. I'll complain probably the entire way there. But now you guys get to see some behind the scenes of what these games kind of entail. What trouble I have to go through to play these, and also I'm trying to, you know, stream them at the same time, so of course I have to talk in other specific ways, but there's certain words you're not allowed to say on YouTube that I probably would, you know, be griping and yelling about, you know. I wish you could skip all these little scenes, but you just can't. Also, I don't know. I've never really been big into the humor of this game. Just find it kind of weird. But it just feels like it's weird for the sake of just being weird. Like, just nonsensical humor. Like, them blowing each other up, like, that is of itself a joke, yes, but, like, the whole, like, you should be dating me, that sucks thing makes no fucking sense whatsoever. Which could just be Suda's Western understanding things, I guess. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe his views on Western culture might be weird. I don't know, man. See, now it sounds racist when you say that, even though I'm not even trying to be, but people will take it like it is. I'm just saying, like, he's a Japanese dev. I'm talking about, like, This is basically just a Western design type game. Like, the idea is taking place on a Western, you know, type areas and stuff, so it's like a Japanese outlook on that, kind of like whenever Western devs make a Japanese outlook type game. We've had good and bad on both sides, of course. I'm just saying that I wonder if that has something to do with it, that's all. Like if Suda just found that funny himself or something. I don't know. It's just weird and nonsensical. But then somebody might say, oh, well, yeah, of course it's nonsensical because it's a Japanese game. Then I hate that too. It's like, shut the fuck up. They make way better games than what we have these days, it seems. I mean, we had a lot of good games we made back in the day, like on PS1 and stuff. Crash, Spyro, Tomb Raider. PS2 has some good stuff. Jack, Fly, Ratchet. You get the idea. We got some good stuff. God of War, you know, that's good. Maybe not really much so technically the new ones. I know people really, I don't know. I don't really care for the new games that much. I'll play them. I think Ragnarok's just a little bit better, except for that Jotunheim crap. Why on God's dear earth would you do that to people? Why would you do that? Well, I think I have a theory as to why they would do that shit, why they would make Jotunheim so bad. I don't want to, I don't know. I don't really want to talk about that here. Because that gets into political stuff, and it's like, I'd rather just not. I'd rather just play my silly little game. Okay, let me ask a question. I know I don't have chat on, but of course, but just hypothetically speaking, this is more so like just a fun little mind experiment, I guess you could say. If you want to call it that. A Star Wars hack and slash. Let's say hypothetically someone was going to make one. There was 2 companies that were allowed to make it. It's a hack and slash, like a full-on hack and slash. Whether it turns out good or not is up to the game devs. The people making the game, the people that are offered to make said game, let's just say hypothetically, it was Grasshopper, which is, you know, what I'm playing right now, Suda 51 type shit. Let's say Suda had the option to make a Star Wars game, or Platinum Games. Who would be the better choice? Platinum Games nowadays, not Platinum Games back then. Like, I'm talking like Nier Automata dev type Platinum game, right? That type. Those folks. Kamiya's gone. You can't use him. But Suda... Okay, you know what? It's not fair. If Suda 51 is involved in this quote-unquote hypothetical Star Wars game, then we'll just pretend like Kamiya is there too. Why not? Who would be the better choice? I would say... My obvious answer is just a huge bias, though, but I would prefer Platinum. But at the same time, like, I think the person who would probably end up making the game close enough to what it probably should be. Like, mechanically speaking, Platinum would have it down. So, like, I'd rather have them have it. But at the same time, like, I feel like the passion that Suda has for games, I think, would probably work pretty well for that. Here's an odd one. Here's one that might be better. Suda 51, a Silent Hill game. Like, he makes it, he directs it, he does everything. Ooh. Or Shinji Mikami. Silent Hill game. Well, if it's a Shinji Mikami game, probably be a lot more action-based, but... I feel like Suda probably could handle that one, too, actually. I think, if anything, he'd probably do that one just fine. I know I keep giving every point to him, but I don't know, it's just... It's tough to say. But I do feel like, mechanically speaking, like a Star Wars game made by Grasshopper would just be very odd You know what sucks though about hack and slashes is we don't have very many of them. We got Fallen Order, which isn't really even technically a hack and slash. It's more so just a Sekiro type game, which that's not a bad thing on its own. The game's okay. Like, I don't hate it. I just, you know, prefer other games. I played a little bit of Survivor. I bought Survivor like when it came out, and I said, you know what, this sucks. I don't want to play it anymore. I hate it. I never beat it though, which is stupid. I should have, but oh well. But I do feel like, mechanically speaking, Star Wars would work better for a Platinum game. Like, all things considered, I think they would do a pretty good job at that. But would they handle everything else well? Like, story, would they handle that well? Would they handle everything well? Or what if Platinum Games, like, at their peak, made a Force Unleashed game? I think that would go really, really well with them. I think they would do a very good job with Force Unleashed, handling that. I feel. Maybe I'm wrong, but, you know, I don't know. It's tough to say, because we don't have that, but... My fucking lord, this sucks dick. Problem is with this Julian, like, aren't you supposed to... I forget how I used to fight these guys. I don't remember. It's been so long. I just assumed I just did this, the typical, you know, kick him around type shit. Well, that worked that time. Yeah, he got fucking kicked away. What the hell? Alright, you know what? Hang on. Just because I'm sick of this shit. Might not have been the best idea to use it there, but I'm sick of this crap. I want these guys dead. Peak... What the... Oh, they're there. Peak Naughty Dog making a Ratchet and Clank game. By peak, I mean, like, their last game they made was Uncharted 3. Because I still think that was pretty good. Or we could say, let's say PS2 era Naughty Dog. Hypothetically, making a Ratchet and Clank game of their own. Which will probably most likely end up being somewhat like Jak and Daxter. So if you're not a big fan of... Like, it'd be closer to Jak 3, most likely. So if you're curious about what that would probably look like, that might be it. Or Insomniac making a Jak game. Like, we're talking like they just got done making Ratchet 3. And they're now going to make a Jak game of their own. Like, Jak 3 already exists. They're going to make another Jak 3, like a Jak 4 or something, I don't know. Not even a Jak 4, but like their own, like, full-length game, by the way. Everything with this is just, it's full-length stuff. There's no cutting corners. It's just like, do you think peak era Insomniac and peak Naughty Dog could handle that? Which I still think, actually their last peak game, I wouldn't really say it's peak, but their last really good game for both companies, I would argue... The last time they were really good at what they did, Insomniac, I'd say Crack in Time was like their last really good, solid game. And then, no offense to the games after, just I personally think that Crack in Time was like the last time that I really, 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 truly cared. For Naughty Dog, I would give them the benefit of the doubt and say Last of Us was pretty good, but we'll go with Uncharted 3. I think Uncharted 3 was like the last time they were really good. Well, hell... I would even argue, because I mostly played the multiplayer. Campaign was good too, but Uncharted 2 campaign was way better. So maybe just Uncharted 2 then, I guess. So around the PS3 era. PS3 era Insomniac. And Naughty Dog each. That's why it's one of those times where, like, it'd be nice if I had somebody with me here just to shoot the shit. And be like, what do you think? They'd be like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I don't remember how this works. Oh, that only did just the one thing, didn't it? Yeah, I only did just the one thing. There we go. This is really... actually good, useful shit, though. Because I can do that. I'm trying to get them into a stun. Now I hate you more than Carrot Top. Wait, what do you mean by that? Do you mean that you hate Carrot Top? And you hate me more than you hate watching Carrot Top? Or do you... or does Carrot Top hate me? And you hate me more than he does? What are you trying to imply? I don't get it. What's the implication, game? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, be careful about doing stuff like that, because you might end up getting crawlers, and, well, we saw what happened when that happens. Not good. I'm gonna try my best to save my sparkle stuff for whenever I really truly need it. Like, if there's, like, a boss zombie, and I know for a fact that it's just gonna give me a ton of gripe, I'm just not gonna bother with it, you know? See, that's why I don't do that, because you don't want to create fucking crawlers. By the way, you don't have to activate the full triangle thing I did when I jump. It's just a habit of mine, and he's still fucking going around here. Would you call that, like, instead of Schrodinger's box, crawlers, Schrodinger's box where, or no, like an Ouroboros type situation where you try to kill a crawler by using the X attacks, like the low hitting attacks. You try killing with that, but you end up creating more crawlers. So it makes you wonder, like, is it truly worth it in the end? I was gonna say, I wish these zombies would blow each other up, besides just the explosive ones, but I think they just did, though, too. It's really nice of them to do that for me. Does it ever fucking end? No, it doesn't. That's the funny thing about this game. It sure fucking won't. And you'll just get beat down and knocked down on your ass 24/7. If I remember correctly, focus on the guitar guys, because they might not be... they might not be boss zombies, per se, but they definitely act like they are. So there's something to kind of watch out for. They're basically the essential elite zombie type here. I'm so fucking sick of this shit. Already. Just so annoyed with it. Because this guy is not going to die. You know, you damn well know he's not going to let up. I'm going to have to. He's not going to die. I'm going to get killed before I have the chance to do anything. He's going to murk me, and I don't like that. But the good news is this game does have checkpoints, so thank fuck. I kind of wish we had another Suda 51 case of give me a fun minigame to play right now instead of doing the hack and slash part, because I'd rather be doing that than this. Again, this game is fine on normal. If you play this game normally, you probably won't hate it. You'll probably you would probably appreciate it. I appreciate it on normal. Hell, I'd even go as far as to say hard is probably the best way to play it. Very hard though? Nah. Nah, it just... it ain't it, Chief. On very hard, it ain't it. The thing is, when I say this game's even remotely hard, though, that's the thing. It's because, like, every time that I'm getting hit, like, I could easily just solve that problem by, one, not getting hit, or just two, knowing how the game functions and using it that way instead. Like, if I remember how to play this game better, I would probably have a better... oh, this part sucks ass. Oh my god, I remember this part sucking. I remember this instinctively, like, just being one of the worst missions, but I don't remember why. But I think we'll find out one way or another. If I'm not mistaken, I think that if you do a stun kill, I think you get more star power, I think. Once again, this is a case of I don't remember, so you'll just have to take my word for it, I guess, or if you guys know yourselves, then watch me writhe in pain as I do this. Well, either way, it doesn't matter, because I remember this being a trick that I would do for my playthrough, is just dropkick these motherfuckers and just eliminate them that way. I'm going to be completely 100% super fucking real with you guys. I don't think we've ever had a really good zombie hack and slash game. Because people, when they make a zombie hack and slash game, they do the zombie thing of, let's just make it to where zombies just consistently come out all the fucking time. Like, you know, you could argue like, well, that's just normal zombie stuff, because that's what they do. Zombies always pop up and consistently come out and attack, and they group up on you, and they go into waves of enemies. I don't think hack and slash games work for waves of enemies unless it's just something Dynasty Warriors related. In my personal opinion, I don't feel like either Lollipop Chainsaw or even Yaiba got it just correct. I think they got it pretty close, but I wouldn't say that it was ever just like really good stuff. No offense to either game, I'm just saying that when it comes to it, I personally think that this formula just doesn't work for a hack and slash sometimes. That's all. Well, I mean, if you look at something like Resident Evil 4, they practically nailed it with how they had that set up, but that's not a hack and slash game. If I remember correctly, I think if they hit it once, it fucking blows up because this game's stupid. That was my fault, I know, but I'm getting pissed because this fucking controller is always dying. And I don't know if this one even works with the L3 button. We'll try it again. We'll see what happens. Yeah, like I said, I don't know. Like, maybe I don't play enough of these hack and slash games with zombies to find out if it works. There's just something about it. It just never feels like you're really killing anything. The effect that I get when I'm playing something like, well, I don't know, like Last of Us, it's not a hack and slash, but you could consider it kind of like a beat 'em up if you really stretched it. At least that kind of works too, but it also is very formulaic. Okay, how about, hear me out. DMC, but you kill zombies. Like, would that, like, you fight hundreds of zombies. Legendary Dark Knight modes is the closest we'll probably get to that, but you fight mostly just, I guess you can consider scarecrows from DMC4 as zombies, but still. Marionettes from DMC1, but that's not really much of a hack and slash game. It is, but it's not. I'm talking specifically like something along the lines of like DMC3. Can you imagine just fighting hundreds of zombies? How boring that would just probably get after a while. Maybe I just find zombies fucking boring. That's probably what it is. I just find them boring because everybody does them all the time. It's like the easiest thing that happens, and we just see zombie games every fucking day now. We're getting another Left 4 Dead type game made by the people that made Left 4 Dead, and it's like, you guys ever just find something new to make? But then again, you could argue like, well, what would they do? A fucking Alien game? And it's like, yeah, that would just be the same thing again, too. Oh, okay. Well, I got lucky there. Yeah, they want me to use that. I know they do, but maybe I don't want to. But I have to because it's going to blow up. Yeah, fucking course. Fucking pussy bitch shit. I'm so fucking irritated. This entire playthrough is going to be nothing but me whining and complaining the entire time. Just saying. I feel like it's going to. And I feel like you're going to have to use the star power thing for that. Yeah, I don't know, folks. I just find, personally speaking... Okay, so Nick tickets do work on this control. Okay, good. I just find zombies just extremely overrated. That's all. I don't know. I don't know why. I just do. Well, it depends. You know? Oh, okay. He's Not? What the fuck was that for, then? Why do I get one shot at this for it not to explode? Was that the point? I have no clue. Oh my god, the targeting is so... fucking... Well, the thing is, Lollipop Chainsaw's targeting does actually work. Believe it or not. So don't listen to me there. Just, I was getting mad that it was not targeting on what I wanted at that second. That's all. Which was my fault. It's my fault because guess who wasn't holding the fucking stick in the direction he should be holding it in? Exactamundo. That's how that works. The targeting system in this game is actually pretty good, though. Surprisingly enough. Or at least it's been good so far, I should say that. I don't remember what it's like later on, but... I wouldn't be surprised if they fucked it up somehow. And he's gonna hit it. I just see it. I see it coming. Come on! This fucking shit. Bro. Oh my god, do something. Goddamn. At least if you attack them with the pom-poms, it does get them to focus on you. I'm gonna have to do that just to get him away. Yeah, I'm just playing bad. That's what's making me die all the time here. And you pretty much just have to activate this. Because it will not work any other way. Like, you're pretty much just gonna have to. Well, the good news is they're almost all dead, so thank fucking criminy. I don't know if this has... It probably does, doesn't it? I just want to pick up my Lollipop, man. Oh, can't. Well, okay, technically I can. Game? What was that? I'm dead. I have to wait for it to load. Please don't make me do the fire thing again. Okay, good. Thank God. Okay, at least Suda 51 was nice enough to say, you know what? You get a checkpoint like most every time. And if you do happen to die and restart, well, the good news is you get to keep your health, so I guess that's fine. That should just waste the entire skull. We should be done with stage 1 by now. Let's check something real quick. What's going on here? Of course. Give me 1 second here, folks. Alright, now we're going to the stadium. My eyeballs are on fire right now. I'm so tired. This might just be a part 1 situation because I don't know if I'm going to be able to do all this in one go. If I'm going to want to. Like with how long it takes to load too. It's like, God, Jesus. This makes me not want to die. Like ever. How's already been an hour already? That's crazy. I can't skip this shit. This guy sucks. Most bosses do suck, but there's a way around them. There's always like that specific pattern or specific trick that just works. So we'll have to figure that out. I don't remember how long the stadium was. I'm curious. How long was it? Oh yeah, you can't pause because the game's fucking too busy saving. Fuck off. Let's see. It is about 30 minutes long, apparently, according to my guide. Oh boy. And yes, these things can hit you. And yes, they will hurt. And yes, that does suck. Can I just not fuck with these guys? Please? Probably not. You're probably gonna have to fight them. Can you please lock on to something else? If you're close, she will lock on to said enemy. So, again, it is my fault for just being too close to said enemy. Yeah, just stand there, Juliet, and just take the fucking quick time for it. You know? Oh, she probably didn't see it up there until it's too late. Most likely. Yeah, well, that's just how it... Oh, for fucking crying out loud. Are you serious? Both of them again? Dude, I don't remember it being this fucking bad with that shit. I don't remember it being that bad with it. At least you can technically do this. But I don't have my fucking sparkle shit again, which sucks. And Juliet's toes are not enough for me to continue to have any sort of hope. They are nice, but it's not enough, man. It's not enough, man. Give me something actually worth a shit. Please. Well, we found it. Nick toss. Because if they're still stunned, I'm good. Yeah, I was gonna say, if they're stunned at all, I can get the kill. But that's just roulette. At that point, man. That's what it becomes at that point. It's just, I wonder if if I kill all these guys, am I gonna just lose out on getting my ability to get this fucking thing? No, because I think I just chainsaw your way through. I still want that Lollipop, though. I'm gonna get it. Yeah, at least we now know that Nick Toss is just that powerful. I forgot his name was Nick. I keep thinking for some reason it's Romeo because, you know, Juliet, Romeo, you know. Let's go, game. Come the fuck on. It does suck. I used to really like this game, too. Ah, my nose. Fucking stop. I'm about to punch it. I want to punch it so bad. It's pissing me off. It's like I just want to take, like, one good, you know, fucking swift knock to the nose. Knock all that shit out already. Can I just leave this? No, well, actually, no, it's not a good idea if I do that. Because guess what? I lose out on my fun stuff. Right? So why would I do that to myself? Why would I waste the chance at getting enemy stuns if the game will just let me fucking drop kick one of these motherfuckers? One day would be nice. Because I need these. Bad. Chop, 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 chop. At least the corresponding buttons for the QuickTime are the buttons that make sense. They don't do that horse shit of like, oh, well, it's just a random fucking button. I like when games do that, where it's like, oh, the button actually means something. It makes sense. Like, oh, if I want to jump out of the way, I hit X or whatever, in this case, circle, you know. That, I think, is nice. I don't remember how this fight goes, but I can just take a wild guess and say this is not going to be very fun. I remember bosses being kind of a bit of a pain in the ass. And again, pom-poms just do no damage. How are you supposed to dodge that again? Game, do you mind, I don't know, helping me figure that out? Because I don't remember. How did this take me 30 minutes to do? Like, it's got to be more than just the boss fight, right? Like, once we finish him... No, I think it's a 3 fight, isn't it? I think it is. Oh, fuck it, whatever. I was going to use one anyway at some point, I'm sure. I don't know. that, I guess? You just have to jump it? I think another thing, too, is you want to wait for him to do something specific and then attack. Because he seems to just let me hit him a few times here and there for, like, very specific stuff. Okay, so he's like a fighting game character. He does a thing, and you get that end lag, and... See, he'll do that kick after he does a slam. But when's the perfect opportunity to hit him, though? Like, I don't know. I don't see a window, ever. There's nothing that gives me any sort of indication that he's going to take some type of hit. Like, right there, maybe, but even then, he just fucking... He doesn't do his thing. I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember. I should know this, but I don't. I actually don't remember this shit. Like, how to do this properly. That's a sign of a good guidesman, right? Forgets all the games he used to play. I think you're supposed to slice through those. Some letters have, like, various colors to them, so maybe that's the point. Okay, when he slams like that, I think it's a good opportunity to hit him. But that never doesn't come up very often. Can I punch through this? Of course not. Why would I be able to? Oh, yeah, well. Good, we're buying more of those. Hey, if the game lets me use items, I'm gonna fucking do it. I don't care. You fucking piece of shit. That was a coos. That's probably a really bad word, isn't it? Look at this game. Look. I was hitting triangle the whole time, and they would not let me just get the fucking kill. This is not a game for those that have no patience. See, again, it's just, this type of humor is just not funny. I fucking jizz! Like, okay, that's so fucking hilarious. I don't know, How am I supposed to hit this fucking piece of shit? Again. Am I supposed to wait? Are they... Is he actually like, am I actually breaking these things? Because it doesn't look like I am. No, I am. Okay. I wasn't sure. This multi-phase shit sucks, though. Because now I'm gonna have to... Hope to God I get him. Hope to God I get him, dang. Ow! What the fuck? Of course. A multi-hitter. Oh, Lord. Figured. Okay. Yeah, it doth not matter what you do, because as long as the game says you didn't do it, you didn't do it. Well, I didn't do it fast enough, is most likely what the thing is. I didn't do it fast enough, well enough. You know how it goes. Oh my fucking God, does it ever end? There's a flip kick shit. I would love to rely on Nick tickets for this, but you really can't. The best I can do is just have to eat that revive. If I get the opportunity to do it, though. Unless the game saves every phase, which I don't know if it does. I don't think it does. If it doesn't, I might just be done for the day. I might just say, fuck this. I mean, I'll take those revives. I'll buy more. It's fine. But eventually you'll run out, so be careful. If I run out, I'll grind. Okay. Can you hit him? It looked like I could. I was gonna say, I wish that would, like, stun him for, like, a few minutes. This was not built for hard. I think I said that even back then when I was originally playing it. That sounds familiar. Like, I swear I said that before. Back in my original guide for this was like, this game is not built for fucking very hard. And it shows. Like, yeah, I'm kind of running around willy-nilly hitting things and fucking that up, of course. I understand that that's my fault, but still, like, this is not a game built for this type of shit. Because I'm not even sure if, like, the game, if the original normal mode, if that gives you access to, how do I put it? Like, if, as an example, like, if your opportunities to hit that boss are more often, if that's even a thing in normal. Because, man, they take away that opportunity here, like, by a shit ton. I'm guessing the only way to dodge this shit is just to dodge. And then hope that you can get the circle prompt to pop up and you just hit him with that. See, like, that makes sense for a thing that's like, okay, here you go, you can attack him now, you know. That one I can actually tell. But there's just never enough opportunities to get any hits on him. That it looks like. I don't know. Because sometimes I go for that and it just doesn't look like it works. It's very fucking bizarre. With this shit. Like right here, like that slam, like that would make sense to attack him, right? So basically, what we're trying to get at here is that this game is essentially just a Dark Souls game. It's all about like waiting out the boss for him to do something specific and then hitting him. That's what I think that's what's going on. I'm just fucking stupid and going in like a hack and slash. Yeah, pardon me for playing this game like I would think it would play. Like a hack and slash would. You know, my fucking bad, you know? Oh, for fucking crying out loud. Good thing this is a thing in the game, because Jesus Christ, I don't think I would probably want to play it anymore if it wasn't. Oh yeah, I gotta have that Bayonetta style fuck you stamina bar shit that we have. God damn, I'm done today, man. I know it's like only been like an hour and a half, but I'm fucking tired of this already. This game's annoying the living shit out of me right now. I'm getting infuriated by this. Like, it'd be one thing if I was playing Vanquish, but at least then I know for a fact that it's my fault. Technically, yes, the Lollipop Chainsaw is my fault. I should have been paying attention or playing it more patiently. And I'm playing it like a hack and slash. Like a regular hack and slash. Because Suda 51 hack and slashes are not that. There is an absolute difference between what he does and what the regular, quote-unquote, regular games do. The way he does it is a lot different. There's a lot more, like, you gotta... Did that just say what I think it just said? Did that just say I didn't beat the stadium? Was that the high school stage the entire time? No. No fucking way. No fucking way that entire fight was just all in the high school. I don't think so. Hold on. You're gonna hear me for a second, but... You're gonna hear that for a second, actually. It is. Oh my god, it is. What the fuck? Why? Why? Oh no, 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 I'm not doing this one. Oh god, no, please. If it's what I think it is, it's gonna suck. Maybe, I don't know. Alright, you know what? The only way to win this shit is just to stick it out, right? Oh, it's the fucking... Oh, yeah, that boss... Vikey, or whatever his name is. This is so fucking miserable. Like, he's probably easier than Zed, which is funny, because I could have sworn that Zed was pretty easy, but this part... See, he said 10 butt fuck. I'm so tired of it. I'm so tired of it. Oh, how do we do Nick Dash again? I forgot. Oh yeah, it's R1. Yeah, can you stop so I can... Wait, what the fuck's going on? What did I do? What the hell did I... What the fuck did I just do? I should have went to the store. Damn it. Speaking of which, I need to go to the actual store today anyway. At some point. Lock in, homie. So I can see who I get to kill here. Yeah, this might be a multi-parter video, because I don't know if I want to play this game that much anymore. Not on this difficulty, though. It is just kind of agonizing. But I wanted to do Gen 1 stuff. So I mean, it's gonna happen. You know, that's the nature of it. If I was going to do it, I should probably just do it. Can these guys die in one hit? Yes, they can. Okay, good. Yeah, if they get water on them, they'll die. Okay, I thought so. I wasn't sure exactly what the water was doing for a second there. As I figured it would put out the fire, I just didn't know the specifics again. That's all. And luckily, these guys can be killed with that, which is nice. Another case of, thank God they did that instead of just pissing me off. Yeah, I'm well aware. You don't have to tell me. At least I can say one thing. At least Suda51 doesn't try too hard to make live service games, right? Oh. I don't know if Let It Die would probably be considered a live service game, right? Technically speaking. I think so. Maybe. I don't know. Every fucking guy is a boss zombie. Ugh, it's not hitting the barrel, dude. What the fuck? What do you want me to say? Is that not just the stupidest fucking thing you've seen? It just doesn't fucking hit the barrel. Is that my fault? Because it looks like it should hit the fucking barrel when it's supposed to. It sure wasn't that time. Yeah, they can't trust you to jump on your own. You gotta have to do a quick time event for that type of stuff. Remember? That's a thing that we like to do in these games. Just quick time events. Okay, see, this is a giant arena stage, right? So most likely, we're gonna be fighting out here. Or not. Okay, well, good thing I got the Lollipop, because that sure looked like it'd be a place to fight a bunch of zombies at. I really hope that this game does actually save and just keeps my checkpoint, so if I do come back, I don't have to restart the entire stage over. If I do, I'm gonna fucking piss. Because I would just gripe the entire time. I'd be so angry about that. I don't think the game's that mean, though. And usually when I was doing recordings for these, I would just finish the stage, right? I would just do it in one go. Because at the time, it didn't really matter. Of course I want to do it in one thing. Get all the Nick tickets I could possibly get my hands on. Because, boy, do I need them. Boy, howdy, do I need that shit. Good thing that charging does not waste your sparkle stuff, though. Because, man, that would definitely be something they would do to you. Just to make you even more upset. Yeah, now the more I play this, the more it's starting to seem like, yeah, this is definitely some Dark Souls shit. The way this game kind of acts here a little. I'm sorry. I used R1 to log on. So firemen, huh? Well, at least they can go down in one shot too. Thank God for that. It's also nice to save people because not only did they not turn into a boss zombie, but they also give you money, so we'll buy more cool shit. Oh. Actually, I think this game's a really good reflection on what I've done with my life. Just wallow in pity and sorrow and misery the entire time. This just finally shows. It's like it's holding up a mirror to my face and saying, "Yeah, this is what you've become. A fucking loser." How does that make you feel? Pretty damn bad. Pretty gosh darn bad. Man, it's gonna be so weird if I play this like remastered version of this game someday. Which I would like to, you know. I think I owe it to myself to do that. I'm gonna probably buy it. Like if it's on sale right now, I might consider it. But if it's on sale on PlayStation though, not just Steam. But if it is on there, I probably would. Just to see. I'm so curious if it actually runs any better, just in general. Like, if not runs better, like, frame rate wise, but just... Because frame rate's okay. It just, does it functionally work? Does it load faster? Does it play better? Does it feel nice to play? Or is it just strictly the same goddamn game, but this time just on PlayStation or Steam and all that? Which makes me very angry that they took down... Does Steam even ever have the original game to begin with? It probably never did. If it ever did, they probably took it down, delisted it, because that's what they do on the Yakuza. Yep. If you didn't have Yakuza 0, now you have to buy Definitive Edition, which is actually incredibly worse. Because now they've made it 90 gigs, and you gotta pay like $80-some to fucking get the game. Because fuck you. Because fuck you, we only care about money. And it's like, nah, fuck you, I care about games being good and preserving games, too. You motherfuckers don't let that happen. Yeah, Sega pulling a really weird one with that. A really bad one with that one. I don't like how they did that to us, though. I have Yakuza 7, or Yakuza 0, which is fine. It's just that I'm so glad that I do now because... Well, one, it's considered one of the best ones, and two, I'd rather not have to spend, like, $70+ just to play a 90 gig download game that worked most likely a ton better on the original and everything else. I don't have it physically, though, which probably should do, because I wouldn't doubt that they're going to make it fucking more rare to get your hands on. Not that I need it, though. I'm not, like, the biggest Yakuza fan, so it's not like I really need it, but I have it on PlayStation, like, digitally, so... But that's the thing, though. Like, if you have it digitally, you know, there's a chance that most likely they're going to fucking delist that game, too, and you'll never play it again. They already technically delisted, yeah, but you can still access it. I'm just saying that PlayStation might one day just completely take down their fucking store somehow, and everything just gets completely wiped, and I'd be very upset. Also, I just want to say, like, yes, I understand that this game is very arcade style, but the whole, like, getting knocked on your fucking ass in games like this without having a quick way to get back up is phenomenally annoying. It is fucking stupid. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. The whole, like, get knocked on your ass and then have to mash a button to get back up I've never been a fan of that, and I never will be. There should either be a thing, like a move you can unlock where you can get a quick way to get back up if you get knocked down, or don't have it all. But no, our characters have to be weak and pathetic so that way you can feel like you're actually playing the game. We want you to relate to our characters because they're weak and pathetic just like you because you're a fucking gamer. You sit on your ass all day and do nothing. One of these has... What, War is the Answer from Five Finger? I used to kind of like Five Finger, but I only like a few songs now. Which was just Lift Me Up and Dying Breed. And Dying Breed's in Splatterhouse. This one has War is the Answer, which I think is right here. Oh my god, no, not again. Remember when I said earlier, like, oh man, I want a I want a classic Suda 51 minigame situation here. I was fucking kidding. And now this is not going to be ahead anymore. Most likely. What I meant to say is something that's not this shit. Alright, fuck with it. It's faster. I hate doing it this way, but I'm just going to have to. I don't think I have a choice. I'll have to just build it up. Or use the other things to do so. Nick tickets and such. Gotta get rid of the really fucking tall guys because they're the ones gonna knock my fucking shit out of it. Because of course they are. Because you can't have a fucking basketball game without some asshole fucking with you. A basketball minigame, more so, specifically, I should say. I think some of them still go in, though, which is nice. He can't hit all of them. He can sure as shit try, but he can't. Motherfucker's still alive, though. Then go away, dude! Oh, there we go. Okay, reasonably, those are not that terrible. If I had to be honest, they're not that bad. The zombies die at a relatively frequent pace. Frequent enough to where I don't have to get pissy about it. So, I think that's a good thing to have. Speaking about games to get pissy about, I missed. I can't go back. I can go back. Maybe. I don't know. Can I? I actually don't know. Am I able to do this? Okay. I don't know why I was thinking about this all of a sudden, but Paper Mario 2 Remaster is... Because I was doing that Let's Play of it a while back. I'm not saying like I'm considering continuing it right now. That was one of those things where it's from the 2017 project I never finished. And it's like, I just really don't want to. You know? I got to like chapter 6 and I'm like, I don't know, man. I really don't feel like doing this anymore because these games... That game specifically just makes me miserable. I gotta stop playing games that make me miserable. Just like games you like for fun. That's one thing I should start doing with my guides from now on is enough of this, let's try to beat everything possible. Enough of that crap and just stick with games that you know for a fact that you do like. But that's the thing though too, is like I want to do the Arkham games, but... See, that's a clever joke, kind of. Admittedly, it's a better joke than... It lands a little bit better. But, like, even though I don't really care much for the Arkham games after Asylum, like, Origins is okay. City's... I've never really cared too much for City. Like, City, main story-wise, is fine because it's pretty easy to get through. But I've never been the biggest fan of City, though. Like, fully. I'm so done with these fucking grandparents. Somebody come to fucking Kmart and pick your fucking grandparents up because they're running around with their fucking pants down. And it got rid of my motherfucking goddamn thing. I might have to Nick ticket this shit just so I can kill her ass. Good, we got Nick Toss. Which, by the way, that's not random. You can specifically choose which one you want. So you can hit X right on the dot. Juliet, can you fucking go fight her? No, because she wants to target the one fucking dude, and now I wasted the entire thing. Thanks. You bitch. Why would you do something like that to me? There. Now I can use this on her and get the kill. I do wish you could end this stuff early. But at least the stun still stays, so it's not a big deal. Why must we fight these things? I'm dying and really fat. You see what I mean? Is it really even remotely funny anymore? It's just, like I said, the nonsensical type shit humor. It's like, okay, Is the fact that it's just so weird and odd, is that what makes it funny, I guess? I don't know. Am I just out of the loop? Am I not funny? I don't know. To be fair, that really wouldn't be much of an SOS in that situation. You got some hot cheerleader zombies on you. I don't think it would be a big deal, would it? That other guy's totally fucking toast, though. The one over here? Yeah, he's totally fucking gone, no doubt. He's got not only just a regular cheerleader, but like the big one, too. And of course, she fucking just unstuns the moment I get her. Was that a counter? There we go. Very nice. Fucking beautiful. I was going to say, don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare tell me that I'm fucked for that. The game crashing is a very potential thing that could happen, actually. You know, I just realized, though, what sucks is I'm playing this on PS3. With the issues that I have with my PS3, not doing this in one sitting might be a bad idea. I don't care. I'll get to work. I will motherfucking make sure that this game goddamn works. I don't care. We'll beat it at some point. Just in case for the health, I'll just buy more. And buy a Nick ticket while we're at it. I think that's smart to do. Definitely not wasting my money on the other shit, though. Those platinum medals. I'm moving around too much. What? Use your homing attack when they get close rush. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you even saying? There's never been a moment in this game where they ever tell you about the specifics of anything. It's just like, okay. Would the homing attack be what I think it is? Like the drop kick move? Is that what you're referring to? Because if that's the case, then I already know. Well, I mean, I don't remember ever finding out about that move through her calling me. So I don't know what the hell they're talking about when it comes to that. Makes no sense. That's such a weird thing. Beats the living hell out of me? I don't know. Alright, have fun. At least these are easy enough to do. And not that hard. And you don't have to be that fast about it. Yeah, I do honestly think that this game does deserve a sequel, though. Or at least a proper remaster, which I'm not sure if it even got one, because I have not played the remastered one yet. I don't know if it's even good. Like, if it's really quality or not, I have no clue. We're only halfway through this. Okay, we're slightly over halfway through this chapter. We got the fucking baseball minigame to do, which is just shooting, which is not that bad. And then we got the boss fight. We got a running on the rooftops thing. We got shooting thing. And then we... Yeah, this is Where's the Answer, I think, that plays here. Just because. I don't think I'll be able to hear it. I don't think I'm going to be able to hear it myself, to be honest. So... my fucking lord. Here we go. Again. Yes, every zombie fight is going to be like this. Another case of, let's do this again. For the millionth fucking time. I probably gotta get rid of that ass wipe because I think he's the one causing me the most trouble. The big one. Can you stop with that knockdown crap? That is so fucking infuriating, though. You cannot look at that and tell me, like, that's not just the most fucking annoying thing ever. With a serious face and just say, like, yeah, I like it. No, you fucking don't. There's no way in hell anybody does. Come on. I highly doubt it. It promotes good gameplay because it forces you to not get hit ever. I call bullshit. Oh, we could have gotten a lot more coinage if we went down there, but I fucked up. Nice try, dickhead. I don't know what these beefcake looking things are, though. Like the more brown design ones over here. I don't know what that specifically entails. I don't know if that means anything different or not. Or if that gives you more juice, I don't know. I'm just going to assume probably, yeah. That would make the most sense. Holy shit, can I just have a game that just goes? Why the loading screens? Why the constant loads? Oh, I loathe the loads. And yet again, can't skip shit. If I remember correctly, the boss is not that bad. If I'm able to, I'll try to at least beat the boss. I forget, does the actual gun itself use up your sparkle meter? I feel like something does. I don't know. Everything feels like it uses up something to specifically make me mad. But this part's not that bad. I actually like the gun stuff in this game. But then again, you could also argue, like, well, that's just... Oh yeah, it uses up its own bullets, that's right. You could just say, like, well, that's suited for you. I mean, he's good at making gun... game type stuff. I don't mind Shadows of the Evil. Or Shadows of the Damned. Shadows of the Evil. That's Nazi zombies. Although apparently he doesn't like it that much. From what I've heard from like various weird interview things or something, or like just online, that Suda wasn't really that happy with it, I guess. I think that's something to do with like external people. Here's a good place to start getting more money. Although it's not like much. Like 9 buckaroonies. 9 buckaroonies and 1 platinum coin. So we don't really need the platinum coins anyway, because they're only just realistically used for... Oh yeah, that, Juliet has to reload too. It's like 6 shots and then she has to reload, I think. Something like that. Can you... Damn it, I'm trying to fucking aim. Awesome. At least the lock-on system... No, you motherfucker. Because I hit R2 before I hit L2. God. We might have to reset that, though. Restart from... Okay, from the last checkpoint. Thank God, because it almost looked like it said restart from the entire stage. Reset the stage itself. I'm like, why would you have that when you have the option to just quit the stage and restart that way? I'm not using my fucking goddamn rage meter for that shit. I don't think so. To hell with you. You're not making me do that. An overwhelming amount of runs. But how many is that? Because it looks like 2 might be it. Yeah, I have to be careful with this L2 button though, because it might accidentally let go. It's one of those types of controller, like that third-party type of controller, where the L2 and R2 are kind of reminiscent of the Xbox, but they're not really that good. I still honestly think that Xbox One has a really good controller, though. I think that's a really good controller. 360 is okay, but in comparison to 6-axis, yeah. Because at least back then, there were at least regular controllers. By the way, you don't have to reload, I think, if you pick up bullets. Because I think the reloading system works primarily on how many shots you have. Like, it reloads by number, like what's shown on screen, more so than it does how many you shoot, I think. It'd be nice if the game would just let me kill these fucking bastards. Wouldn't it? At least they die in one hit. So again, this part's not nearly as bad. It's kind of fun. Also admit it, okay, you know, I mentioned earlier, like, there's never really been a really good zombie hack and slash game. That's not technically true. Like, Lollipop and Yaiba do come close to what I would prefer, but I don't know. Like I said, it always just ends up making it to where you just have to fight hordes of these motherfuckers. Because they're zombies, right? They always horde on you. But then you could also argue, like, well, if they make a game where it's zombies, but there's not that many, like, they don't horde on you, they're basically just regular enemies at that point. Well, then just make the regular enemies unique. I don't know, fuck, I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm not a game dev, I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Shoot the bastards. Shoot the bastards. Shoot the bastards. I probably could have got my sparkle shit from this. Like, got a lot back, probably, from this game. So even if I did waste it last time, I probably would have gotten some. But I do not want to take that chance. My lord, look at them just popping up, coming my way over here. Sucks you only get one platinum coin, though. Is that just a very hard thing? Because I sure don't remember. Or is it just like, oh, it's too easy to get that, so that's why we're not going to let you just have it. Don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare. I saw that. I know exactly what you were thinking about doing. Is that a store? Yep. Wow, it's just like No More Heroes. Where whenever you go out to do a thing, they call you. There's no need to waste... Like, you get health back, I think, right? If you die. Oh, even if I do die, I get the... Yeah. I just realized something. I'm kind of stupid. I could just face tank most bosses if it's that bad. With that, with the Nick ticket system, the revive system, why not just use those? If I die to a boss, it's not a big deal. Hell, I'm making this game harder than it should be on myself by not playing it properly. Groggy, that's what it's called. Yeah, I remember watching one of my guides before I started this. I was like talking about like grog system. Alright, so this is Vikey, or whatever his name is, I guess. I don't remember him being that much of a bitch, though, in comparison to Zed. I would say he's probably more, arguably, a much more... This guy's a much more easier fight to deal with. But... Because at least you can fucking attack the dude. I didn't mean to try to jump over him, though. You know what, just in case, I wonder if this will work. Well, I take no damage. I still get knocked down, though. Well, he just wasted the whole thing. Yeah, he just ate the whole thing up, so... But the good news is I take no damage during it. Which is extremely helpful. Alright, I'll use the fucking gun. Jesus Christ. See, when he does a drop kick, it's like, okay, I'll just dodge. I hate this whole fucking dodging over him, though. That's kind of stupid. Well, it's not stupid. Sorry, it's just... I'm being dumb. Because I'm hitting... Yeah. I should be hitting a direction that's not... exactly, like, toward him or even neutral, for that matter. Or at least just going into gun so I can break out of this getting stuck. Because one thing I can tell you guys about hack and slash games, though, is you want to really use is the cancels. Much like fighting games, if you've got a good cancel system, you might want to... or anything that lets you cancel any sort of animations or anything at all is something you really want to try to rely on and do. I don't know why it's not locked onto his legs. It's just specifically attacking him. Okay, I guess the legs are dead. That's probably why. I think it's one of those ones where you have to shoot him, though. Because he's obviously too high up. Yeah, so far, not gonna lie, I think he's kind of a nice fight. I don't think he's that bad. He got it, didn't he? Like, whatever he's about to fucking do, he probably got it. Oops. Sorry, I didn't realize it would be a thing. I didn't see that coming. To be completely fair... Whoa, whoa. See, I like this, though. Like, you know... I'm not saying I need the easiest bosses to take down. I just want something that's a little bit more... okay, I get it. You know, like, alright. He doesn't need to stand there. Just... this whole swiping thing, it's like, okay, I'll dodge the swipes, and I'll react accordingly. Zed does not fucking do that for me. He did not do that for me. Zed was a motherfucking bitch. I'm guessing that there's no follow-up to that at all. You just kind of just dodge in general. Like, it's more so they want you to just press the button, more so than do a QuickTime event for it. But then why have it as a QuickTime event? I don't know. Well, why not? It's the only way to get really good at a cross, right? It's the easiest way for people to figure out, like, oh, okay. Yeah, nice try, acting like I don't know what's coming. That's disgusting. Where does it even go? He just... didn't he just swallow it? Where'd it go? This is a laser attack. I seen this. I was watching the clip of it like minutes ago. To get an idea what this fight was like. Or what the stadium was like in general. I think he sucks you up, don't he? That sounds about right, but I don't know. No, I guess not. He dodges away like that, just blast him with some shots. He makes himself an easy target for that. Get some decent damage on his ass. Hup, hup, moo. See, I like when that happens, when I can just dodge shit and it works. You know, I don't get punished for just even remotely dodging. Like fucking Zed did to me. But hey, the thing is, like, not every boss in this game is going to be actually genuinely a nice fight to you. You're going to have those moments where you're going to have fights that are just going to be Zed shit, where it's going to just make you angry. What else is there to say? I don't need a boss to be stupidly easy, though. Just would prefer bosses that were, I don't know, functionally okay, I guess. I don't know what I would say for that, but... By the way, I think side dodging gives you no stamina at all. Like, there's no limit to side dodging. You can do it however many times you want. But you can't do this one, because if you do that one, you'll just kind of stumble a little bit. Or something, like it'll eventually end. Or at least I thought it did. It did earlier, I mean... Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, try doing this no damage. Ugh. That seems very possible, just not for me, though. By the way, I think there's an upgrade for the chainsaw combos, too, right? He's just letting us kill him at this point. What a fucking moron. What a fucking maroon. Okay. About freaking time. And dead. That's stage over. I'm out of here. I'm not doing any more today. I'm done. Alright, I'll come back and we'll continue it at some other point, but right now I'm fucking done with it. I'm getting so mad, man. We did 3 out of the 7 stages. I think that's good enough. And I got a freaking A rank for it, too. I better get some goddamn money back. Next up is Abandoned Farm, and then we do the Fulci Fun Center, which also sucks. Cathedral, and then Killabilly. That's the stage order, so I'll just show you guys, just get an idea where we're going to next, or what's going on next, how much we have left. About like 4 more stages. I think we could probably finish it. It might take me 2 more streams. I just don't want to do it right now. At least I know kind of more stuff. I'm remembering more stuff again, so that's good, but man, is it really making me upset. So, yeah, without further ado, that's it. Take care, everybody.